Hmm. Just a little quickie. Wanted to get out. You know, I've been I'm watching YouTube on a certain creator who's made so many great points and so many things make so much sense. Really does. But naturally, knowing me, if I have any gaps or questions, I go and I seek revelation, allow the universe itself to give me some hints. The whole experience through yourself and everybody else as well, also experiencing through everything else, is also what would akin to what it would feel like to be an empath. So I know what he's talking about. And if you don't know what empathic, what I mean here is like you're feeling through others. Especially if your floodgates are open and it just all comes in at once. Makes you kind of feel like the phoenix, like explosive. Uh, but if you could bottleneck it and make it like that's what I loved about the Man of Steel. Make the world smaller and all that. How to bottleneck it so that it doesn't overwhelm you all at once. But yeah, experience through others. Or what my brother sometimes accused me of, living vicariously through others. But I mean, honestly, that's kind of in a way true though too. In that way, to feel through others. Okay, okay. So I just want to make it simple, ish. Okay. Now imagine that we're all God. All of man is a part of God, and like together we are all God, and we can reshape this world into our own paradise all along. There's been a problem though. I keep coming back to this. Like, say if that means that in every one of us and everything there is a piece of God. And sometimes I watch a lot of anime. I guess I can't say too much because there's no such thing. But stuff like in Bleach, their depiction of a god, which was pulled apart to create the three realms, or the one being in Mortal Kombat, where the one being was split apart, and each aspect of this one being became the five realms. You with me so far? Good. Because what I'm trying to get at is, okay, what if like God is spread out thin? What if God is everywhere? There's a problem. What if God decided to pull himself back the fuck together? It would unmake all of creation, wouldn't it? That's fucking scary, dude. Would you take in all of the implications about all of that? What if God were to wake up? What if God were to pull himself together? It would uncreate, because we all are God. Do you see where I'm going with this? That's why I had to have a emergency broadcast to be sure that we're looking into all of the implications before we decide to wake up. Because if we all wake up, and God wakes up, decides to pull himself back together, essentially we don't exist anymore. It's like a creation in reverse. Shit. That would be bad, right? So if we're okay with this, we're fine with it, as a possibility even, and we have the strength and the courage to continue to try to wake up. Because for me, I'm just trying to give you a choice that I didn't have, because I was awakened against my will almost, but not really. I'll put it this way. It all started with my brain being rewired over and over and over again to the point where it started opening up new avenues and shit. This started my first steps toward, I guess you could call my own evolution. But needless to say, there's some things that I wish I didn't know now. I mean, sometimes ignorance is bliss, but I'm just saying, But it's also part of my OCD. I'm a glutton for knowledge, and I seek it out like a starving wolf is hungry, and I don't know when to stop. Like I don't know if I've said it here on this channel. Like I don't have the luxury of I don't want to know, because I always want to know whether or not I would want to know. Does that make sense? So I have found that as like even a small possibility that okay, when it comes to the awakening and all that. And if it were the implication that if God were to awaken, what then? Would we all, of course, continue on to remake paradise here on Earth? Or would he pull himself back together again when he does awaken? We've got to take this into consideration before we make the bold step to awaken. All of us. Just be ready for that. Right, gotta go by. We'll continue later. Not like I'll leave you hanging, but I just had to get out there. That out there is, when I seek revelation, you call it sometimes, go and meditate, seek out answers, all sorts of different ways, and meditate on that. Especially, of course, like I said, being able to feel through others. Now, okay, imagine being able to, when you're a kid, read the Bible and you're actually feeling what they're feeling of what you're reading about. All the way up to and through the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Imagine feeling that. And awesome. No, that's not, I don't know. It depends on your perspective. There could have been even worse. Although having to feel that, let me say, that and the Passion of the Christ had given me, for a while, and I'm sorry, a kind of a hatred for mankind, for what they were capable of, let alone to their own Savior. And it's just that kind of physical torture that one man would have to endure. Just, all right. You want to know why God was pissed? Okay, why God was pissed? Why it's like, I'll fucking smite you all. And Jesus himself had to calm his Father. No, they know not what they do. Please forgive them. He was begging his Father on man's behalf. He showed mercy where Daddy wouldn't. Well, we all know him and his thing for that whole wrath thing. But hey, show mercy. They know not what they do. I'd have been kind of pissed too, I guess. There's one thing, okay, even if you were like, I offer up my son as a sacrifice, and then, holy shit, what, too much. Okay, really? I'm gonna remember that, like, every step. Like, hey, all right, hold on. I'll remember that too. Just still getting you pissed at it. Like, Could you imagine the rage in one's heart, even after offering up as a sacrifice, watching what they did to your son? and not be angry. God damn. Well, yeah. Man is capable of quite a few things. But nonetheless, but that just means again, okay, if he was a son of another god, and Yahweh is our prisoner, then was it? Oh wow, was it so vile that even such a loving and caring God would see that going on to his son? It would even break his heart. You, yeah, huh? Oh, that thing. Whoa, that just. All right, I didn't mean for that to happen. I just okay. Wait a minute. But still, think about these things. The collective God, not Yahweh, but he was so pissed, or the God was so angry at this that he was about to smite man. Took his son to talk him out of it. Whoa, Dad, whoa. Too far. Okay, it's gone way too far. Show the mercy. They didn't mean to do it. I mean, he had to calm him down. Not Yahweh, the God, the loving one that otherwise, all loving, all perfect, was to bear witness to something so vile that it would anger even he. Maybe. Wow. Okay, maybe. But we'll get back to that. I'll see you then.